a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes and live streaming, as well as tape productions. Let AMP2 TV handle all of your television production needs. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv. Or call them at 1-866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to Serendipity Style, where every week I will show you some of our finest luxury handbags, fashions, and accessories from my designer consignor boutique, as well as amazing guest appearances with stories beyond belief. Serendipity East is now located at 111 East Palmetto Park Road, Boca, 1 block east of Federal Highway on the north side. Call us at 561-338-0656. So let's get on with the show. Hi, Serendipity Style. There you are. Hello, me. Anyway, Serendipity Style, and I have a beautiful guest who some might recognize, and she's been a wonderful friend and consignor for, I've known you, Annette. This is Annette Mellon.
Hi.
There she is. And I've known you a long time.
Long time.
A long time. You moved here from California?
I moved here from California about 7 years ago.
What brought you? What brought you to...
Well, my husband wanted to move to Florida.
Right.
And his dad lived here as a snowbird, so we wanted to be closer to him.
Yeah.
But I grew up in Los Angeles, so it was very hard for me to leave.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So all the years you've lived in...
I grew up there my whole life.
That's a tough one. I never realized that.
So I came kicking and screaming.
Yeah, you must
But now I enjoy it. I've made lots of friends, and I love the lifestyle here.
Yeah. How many years have you been living here?
7 years.
The 7-year itch.
7 years, I know.
7-year
It's time
itch.
to move somewhere
I know.
else.
I used to say 7-year itch is like a big deal to me.
That's right.
Yeah. And the kids have adjusted?
The kids have adjusted.
How many kids do you have?
I have two. A son that's 15 and my daughter's 12.
You know, it's a good thing you moved them 7 years ago because I moved my children at 6 and 15. So at 15, that's like a tough age. So
Right, a little late in life.
Yeah, you're
right.
better off doing what you did.
No, my son still misses L.A. I think he's already looking to go to school there.
Oh, boy, that's going to be a tough one.
Right.
That might be when you move back.
That's right.
What did you do in California?
I actually was a life insurance agent, and I was an investment planner.
Oh, that's
So I worked
interesting.
with a lot of families doing retirement planning
Right.
and helping them with their life insurance needs.
That's very interesting. Did you have training or do schooling?
Yeah,
or?
I had to have licensing
Yeah.
and training with the company, and became very successful doing that.
Yeah.
And then it was when kids came,
Right.
it was a little hard to do that.
Yeah.
So I have not been working for about 15 years.
Yeah, and then that's like me. I didn't work for about 18 years.
Right.
You know, and that was okay too. It was
Right.
fun.
So now the kids are a little bit older, and I decided to get back into working, what I've enjoyed, and I decided to get into real estate. And
What made you decide that?
You know, I love working with people. I have a passion for
Fashion.
selling.
Yeah.
Well, fashion
But
too.
you do have a passion for fashion.
Right. And I'm also an interior decorator. So I really thought that would be such a great mix
Right.
to sell homes as well as staging and helping my clients decorate their homes.
Yeah.
So I decided to partner with a friend,
Right.
Helen Katz.
Ah.
And we've become a great team. And
Now, how did you meet Helen?
she's actually a neighbor.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And we hit it off from the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's a good thing. And does she have children as well?
She has older children.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she has a little more time than I do.
Now, did you go? You of course you went to school for real estate.
I went
and
did my course, and my
Right.
exam, and
yeah, that's one thing I never liked was all those exams that you know.
oh,
That's a tough one.
right.
But how is the real estate market now?
Real estate market's good. It's a seller's market.
Yep.
Not a lot of inventory. So
There isn't.
no. So houses are selling quickly.
Right.
We actually had a house about a month ago that was on the market for about a week and sold.
That's terrific. That's the way it used to be.
Right.
I remember I moved here about 25 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, and that's exactly how it was. It was almost like a bidding war. Do you have are there bidding wars out there?
Not yet, but it's like there's not a lot of good inventory in the
Right.
market right now. So when something is good, there's a lot of savvy buyers out there, and
Yep.
they know when something's a good deal, and they're purchasing it very quickly.
What's the average home that people are, that you're bound to buy more? I know that they say that it's mid when you're getting up into the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million homes. That's a little bit tougher.
Right. I think it depends on the type of person. You have your single person
Yeah.
who's maybe looking under 500,000.
Right.
You have someone who's also maybe newly divorced,
Yep.
and looking in that price range. And then you have families, and they can be looking at over 500,000.
That's exciting. It's an exciting thing.
So,
You've done a lot of
kind of
things.
helping all different types of people.
Yep. Yeah.
So
You've done really. I didn't even know half the things that you did, and I didn't know you were from California.
right.
But this is a nice
it's
a
very
nice area.
exciting.
Yeah, and I know you love to shop,
Yes.
and you have a very beautiful wardrobe because I've seen many pieces that you have bought and many things that you've worn, and you have a wonderful style. And
Yes.
your mother has a wonderful style.
Oh yes.
I've met your mother.
Yes.
And she's very interesting.
I've taken after her.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I love fashion, style. It all comes together, and now I kind of can make use with all my clothes
Yes,
and everything
yes, yes.
with work. So now I need to shop more.
Right. Darn it. Darn it.
So
Yeah, yeah.
yes, no, I love to dress up.
Yep. I know. I do too. It's fun.
Right.
It's fun.
It's like
And-
decorating ourselves.
Yeah.
And you feel good, and
And you do have, I've noticed different pieces that you have on that look familiar.
well,
Yeah.
I owe it to you because your store I just love.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've followed you from your original and now your new location, your beautiful store.
Were you ever in my first store?
No, I think that was prior to me living here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I love this. I love this side of town. And I bet this side, are you doing much with this side of town as far
Not
as real
as much
estate?
in East Boca, but I'm here all the time. So, and my office, actually, Douglas Elliman, is right down Palmetto.
Really?
So,
Where is it? Is it the opposite of
yeah, just a little bit further down to the water by
Oh,
right. So
I
we
didn't
have a
know
beautiful office there,
Right.
and so when I go to the office, I always swing by your store.
Well, now I can see how often you're working.
That's right.
You're working a lot on
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
So
That's so nice. Now, is your office, you're sharing your office, of course, with your partner, but you're,
yes, I mean there's many agents
Right.
in our Boca Raton office.
okay.
So
So you're working for an agency.
for a broker,
Okay. What's the name of the word?
Douglas Elliman.
Douglas Elliman. I think I've heard of that. How long have they been around?
Douglas Elliman's been around since 1916. Was
Oh.
started by two brothers in New York.
Right. Who knew?
And they were bought out,
Right.
and they have just grown leaps and bounds. We have offices from Los Angeles to the Hamptons, all the way through Europe. We
Wow.
yes, we have
Do you think you'll be doing any
affiliations.
traveling with this job?
I would hope.
Yeah.
Um,
Because you can go
I have
into
lots
various...
of family in Europe still,
Yeah.
and be a great
Where in Europe?
opportunity.
Where in Europe?
Still have lots of family in Israel and Germany,
Yeah.
Switzerland.
I think you'll be traveling.
So
Yeah,
that
that's
would
very
be
nice. That's very nice. And what did you do during the summer?
This summer, Well, I'm also an avid tennis player.
Yeah, you know what? You do a lot of things. Let me tell you something.
Right.
You do quite a
I
bit.
keep busy.
Yes, you do, which is good.
So
which is good.
I play tennis probably 4 or 5, sometimes 6 days a week.
Really?
And
That's pretty good.
you know, I moved to Florida and I knew nothing.
Right.
And I learned
Very
everything. Right. And the more I learned, the more I wanted to get better.
Right.
And I just enjoy it. I don't want to give it up.
Yeah.
So I have to squeeze my tennis in before my working every day.
Oh, excuse me. Do you exercise too?
Yes.
Or that's your, that's your exercise.
Exercise. If we get rained out,
Right.
we'll go to the gym.
Yeah.
But if we don't, then I play tennis.
Yeah. It's a wonderful place to live down here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wonderful. So tell me, when you're with real estate, do you plan? You know what would be nice if you? I'm telling you what to do. If you incorporate your, do you stage your houses? Are you
Yes.
staging, or do you have a stager?
Yes, it was. I actually just got a new listing a couple weeks ago.
Right.
And the woman had tried to sell her home. And when I walked in, I noticed that things kind of weren't put together. And I rolled up my sleeves and I just started moving here and accessorizing here. And within minutes made her place beautiful.
That's
and
important.
she actually said to me, "Oh, I don't want to sell now."
no.
And I said, "Oh, no.
Right,
No,
there you go.
we'll sell very quickly."
Right.
And we've already now received so much action because the pictures are just, her house shows beautifully.
You're going to do very well.
And
you have the eye.
Yeah. And I
have
was
the eye.
showing a house this week, and the woman was interested, and I was able to help her envision what the house would look like,
Right.
and where we could place things and colors. And so she says, when I buy this house, I'm going to hire you as my decorator.
That's what I was just going to say, because you can mix the two.
Right.
You can do a good mix with that. That would be wonderful.
Right. I'll be really busy.
Yeah, I know you will. And I know I had said once before, when I was looking for my home, I went to so many houses and they were cluttered and I couldn't see beyond that.
Right.
I don't have that vision to see beyond that. So when I walked into mine, it was empty. I could see exactly where I put things, and I can truly envision it.
Right.
So now it's different because
No,
now
it
they're
is-
staging.
It is very difficult for a lot of people to walk into a home and to be able to envision their stuff.
Yeah.
Or to envision what it could look like fixed up.
Exactly.
It's funny, when I first moved to Florida, we rented a home,
Right.
and we had to rent it sight unseen from Los Angeles. I had only seen pictures.
You probably loved all that.
And my realtor said to me, she's like, "Are you sure you want this home? Because it's not a very nice home."
Right.
And I said, "Oh, no, it has great bones in this house. I think it can be a beautiful rental."
Yeah.
So we moved in. I put all my stuff in, decorated it, and the realtor came, and actually the owner of the house had come, and they couldn't get over how I made this house so beautiful.
Really?
And he said to me, when I'm ready to sell this house, he says, "Please keep your stuff in the home so I can take pictures."
Really?
And so my house will sell. And when he listed it, that house sold in a week.
I think you found your forte.
It sold
No,
in a week.
I really do.
Even my realtor, she was just shocked
Yeah.
that how beautiful I had made it. And so from that, actually, because I had brought in a painter,
Right.
and that painter actually has given me a lot of business.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've decorated a lot of homes here in Boca
That's
since
terrific.
I've moved.
That's really that's a big deal. That's a
So,
big thing.
So it's a passion of mine.
Yeah.
So,
Along with many
but
others.
it's difficult to do everything when you're still a full-time mommy.
I know,
So,
but your kids are getting older, so
Right.
You know, and with real estate, of course, you find your own your hours are your own,
that's right.
which is good.
Right.
Which
So
is good.
it's all coming together.
Yeah. Do you have a large group of friends that you made here?
I have a large group of friends.
Yeah.
Living in Woodfield is a great place. It's like a big family there. You exercise with people. You go to restaurants with
Right.
people.
Yep.
It's kind of nice. You see them all the time, and through my tennis team, and so I really enjoy.
You're a mover and a shaker, I think.
Right.
That you are. I know you are. You're all
Right.
over the place, which is good.
Well, it was funny because when I moved here, I was very sad.
Yeah.
And my husband said, "I know you. You're going to have no problem. You're going to make a lot of friends."
And you did.
And he said, "You see, I was right."
Yeah. What do you see for your future?
I see myself getting very busy.
Yes, yes. I see that too.
Right.
I see that too because your decorating ability, and I mean, there's so many things that you can do with that, not only in homes, but in offices,
Right.
in stores, retail stores.
Right. So I'm trying to go slow.
Right.
But it's already, I've just jumped straight in.
Yeah.
There's been no time to learn.
Yeah.
It's just
And with real estate, there's a lot of paperwork, isn't there?
paperwork. But now, we live in such an age where everything is the technology.
True. True.
Everything is at the fingertips of your phone
Yeah.
and your laptop,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when I was in life insurance, everything
I
was
can't picture you
paperwork
in life
and
insurance. I can't see you in life insurance.
yeah, no, I was great at it.
Yeah. That's
My forte was cold calling.
really.
Yes, I could pick up the phone and talk to anybody.
Yeah. Well, I understand. I do. And
I love
I'm
talking
like
to
you in that
people
way.
and
Yep.
setting up meetings
Yep.
and coming into people's homes
Yeah.
and helping them. It was great.
And that's also very creative,
Right,
which is wonderful.
right.
What does your husband do?
He's a neuroradiologist.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes.
Actually, how long have I known you? Oh, this is a very dear friend of mine. I don't know. He's a neuroradiologist.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
So one of the reasons we were able to move to Florida is he does everything remotely through teleradiology.
Really?
And so he works at home and
He works from home.
and he reads all the hospitals from LA.
Wow.
They're probably one of the largest radiology groups in the country.
That's
So it's very nice. I have my
Yes.
husband home.
right.
And
He can be the daddy.
That's
he
right.
can be the home dad.
That's
You
right.
can go
And
out
he helps a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure he
So-
does.
Oh,
I'm sure he
yes.
does.
So one of the main reasons I'm able to work and
Yeah.
is because he's so helpful. So it's great.
And he's supportive with everything that you're doing.
very supportive.
Yeah, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. I love your dress.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love your dress.
Thank you.
And so, what are your plans now? Like I said, you're going to keep busy, and you're moving along, and you'll probably end up being the work. You'll probably end up really because I know your daughter is how old?
She's 12.
Yeah, we still have some time though. But the time goes by
Well,
very
we're planning
quickly.
the bat mitzvah already.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I remember.
life
those
doesn't
days.
stop.
No, it doesn't stop.
go,
and you're
go.
and you're in a terrific area here in
Right.
Woodfield and in Boca.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So this is good, and you have a nice little. I'm repeating myself because I think I've known you quite a while, and I'm surprised at the things I didn't know about you.
right.
Yeah,
Well, we always chat, but you run such a busy store that every
And I'm
time I
always
come
running.
in and running and
I know,
talking
I know.
and every
It's hard.
client's
I
and
know. And this store is a whole different layout,
right.
which I happen to love the area, and I love the store, and now I'm really running. I have less space to run, so I'm weaving now. I'm not running, I'm weaving.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But your store, I feel now, is much more intimate.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a smaller store, but it's a very modern, chic boutique.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I love shopping in there.
Yeah. And you should see what I got in today and yesterday.
I've been noticing some of those.
You didn't. I've gotten some great handbags.
I saw.
I got in today, I believe it's Dolce & Gabbana, and it's such an unusual bag. Its retail price is $4,000. Now, you probably know, because you know a lot of things. I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black, like pebbly leather, like a caviar, with a flap, and it has two mothers. I think it's a couple. So 2 women and their children. Or it could be 2 best friends and their children, right on the
They're
front.
twin bags.
No, they're not
it's
twins.
two-
It's one bag, and on the flap is this beautiful picture of 2 mothers, 2 women holding their babies. Do you know that
Oh,
bag?
beautiful. But I did see a picture of a bag you got with the lipsticks on
Oh,
it.
I love that one.
I think I need that
Oh,
bag.
that's fabulous. That's one of my favorite bags in the store right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
beautiful.
great
No,
bag.
you get such amazing stuff.
I know.
And I love when you post them all.
Yeah, I have to. I haven't been posting. I've had people posting. Now, I mean, I know how to do things. I know how to do things. So now you're going to see every night. I'm going to do some posting. So
No, I already saw a bunch today.
yeah, good.
I can't wait to come in.
Yeah, because and I've gotten some jewelry and some really pretty jewelry, and I have a whole collection of Chanel coming in, as I mentioned to you, and clothes that keep coming in, and the bags. I have a woman I spoke to today. I'll probably go to see her, and she's purging her whole collection because they're heavy, and she can't carry
Chanel
them.
classic bags?
Maybe. She has a lot of Chanel. She has Hermes. She has a lot of things. And I spoke to her just before I came here. That's why I was a few minutes late.
All right, well, call me.
I will. tell me what you're, because, I have that wish list running.
That's right.
And, it's so funny. When I have the classics in, the jumbo, people, they go pretty quickly. But then when I have the 2.55, they want the jumbo. When I have the jumbo, they want the 2.55.
Of course.
When I have the Birkins that are color, they want the plain. So I just have to make sure I get everything in.
Right. But I love your unique pieces that come in.
Yes, and that lipstick one is a
And
great
the lipstick
piece.
is...
It is gorgeous.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is an oh my piece. And I've gotten in some real pretty shoes. What size shoe are you?
6.5.
You know what? There's a woman who was in the other day. Did you hear? Were you
No,
there?
but I just, as you are asking me, I remember a story in your last store. I walked in... Excuse me. I
know
walked
what it
in
is.
one day,
Yeah.
and you said to me, "What size are you?" And I said 6.5, and you said, "Today is your lucky day because I have a woman that cleared out a few of her homes, and
Yes,
she brought
I
in,
remember that
I think it was
distinctly.
200 pair of flats,
Maybe
from
more.
Chanel."
Boxes.
And I remember
Yep.
I was like a kid in a candy store.
Yes.
There were
Yes.
so many shoes that I
Wasn't
took.
that great?
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
So maybe she'll consign some more.
It's possible. Because I kept getting shipments, and they were all brand new. Did you see how many were new in boxes?
It's amazing.
I know. I love that. Someone said to me the other day, which, once again, there'll be a published book pretty soon. But first of all, I have so many stories. And some of the stories I can't even tell because I just can't.
With customers?
With people, customers, stories, because you just have to be careful what you do and what you say. Mm-hmm. But it's unbelievable the things that I have in my brain. I swear.
But see, it's nice. I mean, you interact, all day long. You're with people, and you're kind of like meshed in to know
and I love
everybody.
it. I really
right.
love it. It's
I know
something
you love it.
Yeah, it's like it's just part of who I am.
And I know every time I come in and I see you all beautiful and your jewelry, and I'll always say, "Lisa, I want that."
I know. Occasionally,
And
I'll
a few
say,
times you've
"Here,"
taken them off,
I know.
and-
I was almost ready to take my ring off.
And you said, "Here you
You see
go."
this? Wait, did you see this one?
Absolutely stunning.
It's Swarovski crystals. I have someone that came in yesterday who brought in. They're all brand new, so I have a whole line. It's costume, but it's finer costume, or it's designer costume. It's unique pieces. Like this was a very unique piece. This I love. It looks like it's all diamonds. It is. It's hard to show.
Yeah,
hard
it's
to watch.
stunning.
And I also get my nails done. I had the nail ladies who own the salon. It's Artisan. I believe I'm saying it right. And this is what's it called?
Next Gen.
It's Next Gen.
Yes.
But this is ombre.
I do Next Gen too. This is ombre.
Oh, that's ombre. Let me see. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, I wish you could see. This is very pretty.
Yes.
Nail art.
This is all Swarovski crystals
Beautiful.
and some
Hold it up.
lace.
See if you can. I don't think
I'm
you
not
can.
sure.
No, you can't really
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, lace.
Right.
They drew. Where do you go?
Oh, I go to a place called Palm Beach Nails.
Oh, okay.
And there's a gentleman over there who's just a nail artist.
Yeah.
And his creations are incredible.
Isn't it amazing?
Incredible.
Now it's about nails. It's about lashes.
Lashes.
It's about whitening teeth.
Yes.
And I remember years ago, you see people with stuff on the nails, and I'd say, oof, look at all that stuff on the nails. All of a sudden, it's the latest and the greatest thing.
Right.
That and tattoos. Remember we'd see tattoos, and you'd say, look at that tattoo.
Right. But I think tattoos are disappearing.
You do?
Yeah.
Were they
I
disappearing?
have friends who've gotten tattoos when they're younger.
Oh,
and
well,
now
that's
I
it.
think
Yes.
they've decided that.
Yeah, when you're a
know.
little older and you have a million tattoos.
Right.
Yeah. All right, I won't have my tattoos.
No.
I won't get my tattoo.
Jewelry, Chanel jewelry is much better.
Exactly. And it's, this I just recently gotten. This is Chanel.
Gorgeous.
I love all this.
When you're ready to
yeah, this will be yours.
to depart.
I'll make sure.
Okay.
I'll make sure of that.
We'll
You
have
won't
to
let
make a
things happen.
list.
Yes. You know what? You give me your bucket list.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I really do. That might be something that I could start. And another thing I want to do, and you know that, is have little gatherings. I can have gatherings, whether it's friends, whether it's a birthday, whether it's for charity, which I love to do. If you ever think of anything or anyone or want to put something together, I love doing that.
Like a house
Right in the
party?
store. No, right in the store.
Oh, in the store.
You come to the store, whether it's day, I don't care what time it is, because sometimes if they're mothers that have to go home, they can't go out at night.
Right.
Then I
They
do
come
it
in the
in the morning,
afternoon.
or even in the morning, and I can have mimosas and little goodies to eat, and then we shop and we play, and part of the proceeds can go to a charity of your choice. And of course, I'd have a sale because you have to have something
Oh, that's
to come in for.
wonderful.
Yeah, but I love doing that, and I'm in a great area for that too.
Right. You have a lot of walk-by traffic.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, if talk about house parties, if you ever want to do, I would do house parties. I love that too,
Mm-hmm.
and I can bring some goodies to the house. That's a good idea.
Right.
I like that.
How about if everybody brought their stuff?
You know what? That would be really good. Everyone should bring, let's say, a handbag. Mm-hmm. Like at least one, if not two handbags.
That's right. And
Guess
then we
what?
can do some
We can
type
do-
of
Oh, I love that idea.
exchange party.
Yeah. But an exchange party is kind of hard to do. That's if everyone. Why would I have to be there?
No, that's true. But
I
you
could
could bring
still-
stuff from your store.
Right, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's hard to exchange when it's people
Yeah.
don't.
No, we would have to purchase.
Yeah, because people
But everyone
don't
would have
understand.
to bring a few things that they wanted to sell from their closet.
Yes, which it would be easy, I'm sure.
Right.
We live in a place where that would be easy, although people don't want to part with certain
That's
things.
right.
But I think that sounds like a good idea. I love to brainstorm, and I think that's a wonderful idea.
Right.
That's like, what was that book? The Birkin book. What was it called?
From
Bringing Home the Birkin.
Huh, I never read that
Oh,
book.
it was such a well-known book. We have 1 minute left.
Aw.
This was fun, Annette.
This was very nice.
Yeah, I love it. We were just getting started. Maybe I should go back to an hour.
That's right.
I think a half hour is nothing.
So much we could talk about.
I know. But thank you for joining me.
Yes,
And
thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Have a good evening. Thank you for watching Serendipity Style. I hope you enjoyed our show tonight, and I look forward to sharing with you again. Please visit Serendipity East, now located at 111 East Palmetto Park Road, Boca, 1 block east of Federal Highway on the north side. See you next week. Have a good evening.